Perfect.
All right, let's get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. Greetings from Davis College. Thank you so much for joining us today. In this session, we are going to discuss about the programs provided at Davis College, especially the University Transfer Pathway partnership with the Central Michigan University. I'm Katie Wen, the Assistant Director of International Recruitment and Marketing, who is in charge of international admissions here. We have Jared Grunberg, who is the marketing assistant, who is in charge of marketing pieces at Davis College. And special thanks to Tessa Thompson-Bass, who is the Assistant Director of International Admissions at Central Michigan University. Hopefully, after this webinar will help you better understand our programs, the missions procedure, and how will the university transfer pathway benefit you to pursue further studies. All right, so Jared, would you like to lead the journey from Davis College?
I would love to. Great. Hello, everybody. Hope you have all had a great start to your morning. As you can see, welcome to Davis College. Katie and I are supporting beautiful backgrounds of the Toledo area. Kind of give you a little bit background about us. Davis College has been accredited in helping students to what they need to advance personally and professionally. We are accredited by the Higher Learning Commission, which is recognized by the Council for Higher Education Accreditation, and also recognized by the State Board of Career Colleges and Schools. And then we've also been recognized by the Ministry of Education in China. So our community recognition through Davis College name is known to employers throughout the community. We are honored as one of Ohio's best employers by the Ohio Chamber of Commerce. We've earned the Better Business Bureau Torch Award for marketplace ethics and chosen as a top workplace in Toledo in 2014. The great thing about Davis College is we are career focused. We have career focused programs are authorized by the Ohio Board of Higher Education. These programs are designed to pair students with relevant skills that can be used immediately upon graduation in many interesting fields. Graduates enter the workplace knowing they have the skills to succeed. And to touch base a little bit more on what we're going to be going over today, our university transfer pathways are credits obtained from Davis College that are transferable to thousands of four-year universities and colleges across North America, and multiple 2+2, 2+2+1 programs to be chosen from. So we are the Glass City in Toledo, Ohio. We are the 4th largest city in Ohio, 5th busiest in the Great Lakes. Toledo is a city located in the northern part of Ohio in the western tip of Lake Erie. Very diverse and inclusive major trade center for North Central United States. We enjoy convenient and cost-efficient life, expressway to Detroit, airport, Chicago, New York City, all within 3 to 8 hours. Even a small one, a little amusement park, Cedar Point, about like an hour away, great spot to go to. And then a great art community and auto assembly business, education, and healthcare. Please glare out my eyes. Next slide, Katie. This is a snapshot of our president, who is our 5th president, Diane Bruner. We've been established in 1858. We've enrolled over 2,000 students. 15% have been international, and our average age is roughly about 30 students, or 30, sorry, not 30, 30 age. And then next slide, Katie. So the great thing about Davis College is our small classes. We have a 9-to-1 student-teacher ratio with instructors at Davis College who are ready to provide you with the support you need to graduate and pursue a career you are passionate about. The careers are career-oriented, so long-term success is supported at Davis College. You will be surrounded by a network of supportive instructors, academic advisors, and local businesses. This is a part of your externship. You'll get on-site experience before you graduate. Externships are a great way to build real-world skills while also developing your confidence. With that, we have a flexible academic calendar. Unlike semester calendars where enrollment is typically for fall and spring, Davis College's academic calendar is divided into 4 quarters: the fall, winter, spring, and summer. This calendar offers the student greater flexibility to enroll throughout the year and optimization of time. Along with that, our blending learning options is for blended online learning gives you the flexibility to work around your life schedule, allowing you to complete your courses with convenience and ease. Especially, we like to have that work-life balance because we do know how difficult it can be to try to juggle children at home or just your regular personal life and then trying to get your schoolwork done. So just a little bit about our programs. These are going to contain all the programs we have at Davis College. So you can see within our allied health program, the business program, and design. We have just recently been introduced 4 new programs. We have project management, digital marketing, supply chain and logistics management, and then graphic design as well. But then you can see in the middle of the slide, we have our university transfer pathways, and then our English for academic success, intensive English programs, and other electives as well. So where will Davis lead you? Professional development, OPT, or academic advancement. So this is where we can talk a little bit more about optional practical training and curricular practical training, where this is a part of your externship, could be your CPT, and then the OPT could be something of a off-campus working environment as well, which we can touch a little bit more on later on down the road if further questions arise. These are just some of these small or larger companies that we work with within the Toledo community for our externships. So this is something where you can be a part of this company for 1 quarter and get great work experience, get great connections along the way, and really help you further on down the road. So our university transfer process. So as you can see here, to start in the top left, your year 1 and 2 are at Davis College, and then you can graduate with your associates, which is fantastic. But then you can also do this transfer process. Your year 3 and 4, go to a 4-year college or university to then get your bachelor's program. So this is some kind of questions that we get a lot. Can I transfer upon graduation from Davis College? So your credits are obtained from Davis College are transferable to thousands of 4-year universities or colleges within the US and Canada. And we also provide university transfer pathway programs. So university direct admissions versus university transfer admissions. So you can kind of see here some of the requirements that are needed and the English proficiency and the Duolingo. For the transfer admissions, it's not required to have the Duolingo for easily fulfill requirements. GPA, that goes by your Davis College GPA for the transfer process. And personal statement and resume is less important as you go through Davis College to then move on to your bachelor's. So to start your life from Davis College, just to kind of capture everything, easy enrollment procedure, smooth transition to top universities, more attention and comfort in the intimate environment, which kind of correlates to the 9-to-1 student-teacher ratio, time and cost efficient, and you can get yourself immersed in the American culture. So international student supports. So to kind of break down this a little bit, your visa assistance, so I-20 assurance, meet with Davis College's designated school official quarterly in order to maintain your F1, J1 status. New student orientation is always scheduled Thursday before classes begin. Student employment, as I mentioned, your on-campus jobs, your CPT, and your OPT. Academic advisory, an individual academic advising appointment for scheduling classes will be made for you. Transfer advisory and planning, English language support, and class engagement. And some of the accommodations that we have as well as partnership with the Toledo International Student Service Center. So these are just some of the expected annual expenses for the 2021-2022 cost of attendance. As you can see here, tuition and fees, 13,650, healthcare insurance, 1,500. And then some of this will be a little bit fluctuate depending on if you have dependents or if it's just going to be yourself coming to the States. So this all can fluctuate as well. Tuition and fees are calculated based on 36 credits, subject to variation. The cool thing is we do offer a 25% to 100% merit-based scholarship to qualified degree program applicants. This is considered with your admissions application, so it's not separate from your application needed, but supplementary documents may apply. And then this is all evaluated by the admissions committee as well. And then you can just kind of see here the breakdown of the tuitions. As I did mention, it is the 4 quarters in a year, and then 89 to 96 credits in total. And then the living expenses on the right is estimated by year, and this includes your housing, meals, and then miscellaneous items as well. And now to the most fun part, I'm going to pass it over to Tisa, and she's going to give you a little bit more information on Central Michigan.
Thanks so much, Jared, and thank you all for participating today, and a special thanks to Katie and Davis College for allowing me to come share with you a little bit about Central Michigan University. So hopefully you'll learn something, and then after you're done with your awesome time at Davis, you'll have a seamless transition into CMU. And hearing Jared talk about all of the great services that they offer to international students and helping, it'll be a seamless transition because we do a lot of the same things here. So you'll get a great head start at Davis, and then hopefully find your way to CMU to complete your degree. All right. So Central Michigan University, if you've got a map of the U.S., Ohio is located actually right below us, so you won't have too far of a trip up to Mount Pleasant, but we're located in the central part of Michigan. And if you come to visit, you'll realize that Central Michigan University is a very appropriate name because we are in the central part of the state. But Mount Pleasant can be a little bit confusing, as if you come and visit, you realize we don't have any mountains. It's very flat, but it is a very pleasant place to live and study and visit. And then, so CMU and all of Michigan actually is pretty spoiled with 4 very beautiful seasons, and Ohio shares some of this beautiful weather as well. But we're in the middle of the summer right now, so it is hot. It'll cool down in the fall, and all the leaves will start changing colors. It's a beautiful and exciting time of the year here at CMU. All of our athletics and our students come back to campus, and it's really a fun time. We do get quite a bit of snow, so if you've never experienced snow, or if you want to experience snow, come and visit here, because we get snow maybe 3 or 4 months out of the year. Excuse me, but there's still lots of beautiful and wonderful things to do when it is cold and snowy out. And we help international students kind of explore some of those opportunities as well. So if you've never experienced snow, you know, we'll take you sledding or skiing or ice fishing, so you can experience some of those fun winter activities. And then eventually the snow melts, and we get beautiful spring, and all the flowers start popping up. So very beautiful place to live, because you do get to experience all those different seasons. So within Central Michigan University, there are actually 6 different colleges that comprise more than 200 different undergraduate and more than 100 different graduate programs. That you get lots of hands-on opportunities with faculty who are really experts in their area and their research fields. And the term college, if it's a kind of confusing to you, it can have many different meanings in the US. So if you attend Davis College, that is a whole school. But here at CMU, we refer to it as kind of a collection of majors and minors that share a common interest. So our College of Business Administration comprises, you know, our accounting, our finance, our business, our management, our marketing. All of those majors fall under that college. So it's kind of a grouping of majors and minors all together. So you can see just a few of the selection of our popular majors and minors on the screen there. So everything from computer science, engineering, biochemistry, fashion, broadcasting, education, and many more. So if you go to our website, you can check out a complete list of all of the programs that we offer, and hopefully find one that matches your interest and skill set. So many international students, when they come to CMU, they will graduate with their bachelor's degree and then even stay for their master's degree because we have world-class academics and really talented and caring professors and staff. And with so many programs to choose from and small class sizes, students get that individualized and hands-on attention to work with their professors and really work very closely with them on research and a lot of fun projects. And so with that, the professors are really accessible. So if you ever have questions, ask your professor if they can meet after class, or just, go and visit them in their office hours. They really want to make sure that you are successful within your courses and in your career. CMU is an R2 Carnegie classified research institution, and so that just means that we're in the top 2 tiers of institutions collecting lots of great data and conducting cutting edge research. Our faculty and our students, even from their very first year on campus, really work hand in hand to really change lives, and that's really exciting. They research different treatments for Huntington's and Parkinson's and Alzheimer's diseases. And we're really an active community that's filled with students and faculty that care. And that's really exciting. They want to make an impact in the world. And so we've done things like develop prosthetics for children without hands. Students have designed clothing which better protect children in fires. They've waded out into our Great Lakes that surround our state to figure out how to best protect our freshwater ecosystem. They learn how to predict storms and rebuild communities after natural disasters. And they're really thinkers and problem solvers, and they're really passionate about helping one another. And there is a lot to do at CMU as well. So while we're focused on preparing you for your career inside the classroom, we also want to give you opportunities outside the classroom to develop yourself. Maybe some of those skills that will help you, maybe just meeting new friends. We have over 400 different student organizations on campus that you can join, and we really encourage you to join. Some of them are academic based, so you could join our Neuroscience Society, and some of them are socially based, so you could join our International Student Organization. And that organization, like I was telling you, is the organization you would want to join if you want to experience some of those, snow activities, or if you want to meet new friends and other international students and other American students. So no matter where you go, we hope you come to CMU, but find some student activities to get involved with, because it really enhances all of the time that you'll spend in the classroom and helps you meet new friends and develop other skills as well. CMU is a very warm and welcoming community. We're a large university located in kind of a small to medium-sized town. So if you are looking for a Chicago or New York experience for your studies, it's probably not going to be found here. You can go and visit those places really easily. But that being said, our town is really safe and friendly and warm and welcoming. So if you come, if you have a question, you get lost, you need to try and find something, just ask anybody on the street. They're really helpful, and it feels more like a family here. And so you'll make lots of friends that will last a lifetime. And you'll see a little saying up there that says fire up chips, and that's just kind of a connection piece that we all have. And so if you see someone walking down the street and that has that, we call it a flying C, it's that C on the girl's shirt there, you can say fire up chips to them and they'll say it right back to you. And so you can be anywhere in the United States, and if you see someone with that logo, they should know that secret family saying. So you can test it out if you see someone wearing CMU gear. So just a little bit on our student population. We have almost 20,000 students total here at Central Michigan University. We do have a small student to faculty ratio, not quite as small as at Davis College, but about 21 students for every one faculty member. So again, you're getting that individualized and hands-on attention. Of those about 20,000 students, we have about 700 international students from about 60 different countries. So we do have a rather diverse student population, which we appreciate, from all around the world. While it's almost equal, we have a few more males than females and a few more graduate than undergraduate students. And then also on the screen there, you'll see the countries most represented here on our campus. So we receive the most students internationally from China, Saudi Arabia, India, Nigeria, Canada, Bangladesh, Ghana, South Korea, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. So hopefully you'll join us and add to that student population. So we try to make the application process quite simple at CMU. You can apply right on our website, which you'll see there on the screen, or you can also apply via the Common Application, which is just a platform that allows you to apply to a variety of different schools, including CMU, all at once. Every student needs to have their official transcript sent on over to us, and that can be sent to the address listed on the screen, or if your school emails transcripts, they can be emailed there as well. When transferring from Davis, just have your transcript sent on over to us, and then we will evaluate all the courses that you've taken at Davis, make sure that you get credit for all of those courses that you've taken, and then apply that into your program here at CMU, and then let you know how many courses you have left to complete after that process is done. We also encourage students to submit English proficiency test scores, kind of the TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, or if you've taken like COM 121 from Davis, a basic English course, then that would count for your English proficiency as well. English isn't mandatory, but it is highly recommended for English, for admissions. And so you can attend. We do have an English language program here at CMU as well. But you aren't eligible for any scholarships until you meet that minimum English proficiency. And then once you're admitted, we'll help you with the whole I-20 process for transferring your CVIS record from Davis College to CMU. And then there's always going to be someone guiding you through the whole process, from admissions to arrival to scheduling classes, and then all the way through to graduation as well. On the screen, you'll see our standard cost of tuition. We are a very affordable university option in the United States, and we try to keep our tuition as low as possible. And then we also have scholarships that are available for students. Most of them are academic, so the higher your grades, the more scholarship money that you'll receive. So our most popular scholarship is our International President's Award, which actually takes you from an international tuition rate down to our domestic tuition rate, which is a savings of about $9,000 per year. So that's based on a 3.3 grade point average or higher on a 4.0 scale. We also have the International Scholar Award, which is a $4,000 scholarship, and then the International Opportunity Award, which is a $1,000 scholarship. And then we also have a couple of other scholarships on the next slide that are special for transfer students. So if you're transferring from Davis College, we have a couple of transfer-specific scholarships. The Phi Theta Kappa Award, which is $1,000 a year for 3 years. I don't believe that Davis currently has a Phi Theta Kappa membership, but if there is one before you all graduate, you'd be able to come here and receive that scholarship here at CMU. And then there's also a residence life transfer grant if you choose to live on campus for $2,000 per year. And those two can be combined with any of the scholarships on the previous page. And then lastly, as I wrap up, I'd just like to invite you into our community of leaders and learners into the CMU community. We're really a community focused on preparing students for their careers and ultimately for making a difference in the world. So hopefully you'll join us here at CMU, where we and you will do amazing things. And then on the last slide, I've just got some of the contact information. So if you want to check out our website, our social media pages, or if you have any questions, you can email us at isr@cmich.edu. We'd be very happy to welcome you to the CMU community. And again, special thanks to Davis College and Katie for setting this up and allowing me to speak with you today.
All right, thank you so much for your informative presentation. And even myself, I want to have some classes on Central Michigan University. And as you may already know that actually Central Michigan University is very close to Davis College. It's just within 3 hours by driving. So I think maybe if you are interested in this university transfer pathway programs, maybe we can organize some campus tour someday to Central Michigan University. Well, next, let's go into the question and answer section. I do notice there is a question about the enrollment. To attend the university transfer pathway, you need to complete 2-year studies at Davis College. So I'm just taking a few minutes to talk about the application procedure at Davis College. And I do believe that Tisa already mentioned the transfer procedure after you complete the studies at Davis College. So actually, our admissions procedure is very simple and easy. If you already like graduate from high school, you can just start your journey with the Davis College by completing our online application form, where you can upload your high school transcripts and diploma, as well as the English proficiency test report. We accept TOEFL, IELTS, PTE, as well as Duolingo during this time. After we receive your complete application, the decision will be released within 2 business days. And if you accept our admissions offer, I mean, if you are selected, you will be directed to complete the enrollment agreement and pay 500 deposit for us to plan your upcoming classes. If you want to study on campus on the F1 visa, you will also need to provide your passport copy, financial statements with the sufficient funds covering first year tuition and the living expenses. And then the admissions package will be created for you, including I-20 form. Then you will be applying F1 visa with the US Embassy in the area where you are. So the nearest session will begin August 23rd, and you still have time to complete your application with Davis College. I also want to confirm with Tisa that what will be the entry requirements if students want to transfer from Davis College to Central Michigan University?
Yeah, great question. So essentially, we would just need those transcripts and an application. As long as students have that basic English course, we could admit them without an additional English proficiency test. And essentially, we're looking for at least, hopefully, 30 transferable credits as far as admissions with a 2.5 GPA and a 4.0 scale. So nothing too high or rigorous. We want to make it accessible, but we do want to make sure that students are going to be successful when they arrive.
Okay, great, thanks. And let me see any more questions in the chat board. And I do not see any specific questions so far. I think everything has been addressed during the webinar, but yeah, so besides GPA, will students be required to submit any other documents for consideration? And how about the acceptance rate, if there are any?
At CMU, we don't require anything like essays. We don't require ACT scores or letters of recommendation. Really, it's just going to be that Davis transcript that we'd be looking for to come in. And we do have scholarships. I know that there was a question on need-based scholarships. We have scholarships that are all academic-based. We don't have any need-based scholarships. But it would be a very seamless process. So once you get your transcripts in and your application in, we offer you admission, and then we help you with the I-20 process. So our I-20 process happens after admission, and then we'll help you figure out, what needs to be submitted, and then how to get your CBIS record transferred from Davis over to CMU.
All right, perfect. And I think there are so many students have concerns about the scholarship. So maybe I could cover from Davis College, first of all. If you want to be considered for any merit-based scholarship from Davis College, you will only need to submit your academic records, English proficiency report, essays like your personal statement, study plan, and recommendation letters from a previous school in order to prove that you will be a qualified candidate for this scholarship. And the decision will be included with your admissions decision. There is no separate application needed. And I'm not quite sure about Central Michigan University, so you do want to cover that in detail?
Sure. So any of our academic scholarships, so that first scholarship slide that I shared based on your GPA, those are all automatically awarded. So again, just like Davis College, when you get your admissions letter, you'll also know what scholarship that you qualify for. The other two scholarships, so the Residence Life and then the Phi Theta Kappa Award, those students actually have to inform us that, you know, if you're a Phi Theta Kappa member, you would need to present official documentation verifying that. And then the Transfer Residence Life grant, you would just need to apply for housing, and then we would put that on your account as well. So very easy, no difficult application processes for scholarships, thankfully. We want to make it as seamless as possible to try to get you the most money possible.
Yes, yes, okay, it's very clear. All right, any more questions? I see there's a question about the minimum criteria for the maximum percentage of scholarship. For Davis College, there is no minimum criteria. I mean, the decision is based on holistic consideration. We just want to make sure that qualified candidates can be provided a sufficient support to continue their higher education. And for Central Michigan University, I do notice there's some like threshold to be considered for the academic scholarship. Is that right?
Yeah, so our biggest academic scholarship is our President's Award, and that is based on a 3.3 grade point average. So if you transfer from Davis College and have a 3.3 grade point average, and you meet that minimum English requirement, then you would be eligible for that scholarship award.
Okay. So any more questions or comments? All right, so if you do have any more questions after this meeting, please feel free to reach out to us at international@daviscollege.edu. We are pleased to help you to complete your further studies after you graduate from Davis College with the Central Michigan University. All right, thank you so much for your joining us today, and a special thanks to Tisa for this wonderful presentation.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one, guys. Thank you.